serves our entire 36 countries. That's quite different from the way quite a number of our colleagues approach the business. So for some other banks, you have so-so app Nigeria, so-so app Ghana, so-so app Cote d'Ivoire, but for EcoBank, you have just one app. Whether you are onboarding from EcoBank Senegal or you are onboarding from EcoBank Burkina Faso, you will just select your country. And when you are transacting within the app, if you wish to do a transaction between your country and another country in Africa, you just go to pick the country you are sending to and you do your transaction. Of course, it's subject to the regulatory limits of each of the countries. So for example, if you look at French West Africa, the UEMOA region, where the currency is CFA across, and it's one currency in use, one central bank for the entire region, you're able to do your transactions the same way you do transactions between Kaduna and Lagos within the banking system in Nigeria. So if you have an account in EcoBank Togo and you want to send money to somebody in EcoBank Senegal, it's the same way you see from EcoBank Victoria Island branch to somebody in Kaduna. It's as simple as that on our app. And when it comes to sending money into Nigeria from any of those countries, if you're in Ghana and you want to send some money to my brother Elias here in Nigeria, you just need to pick Nigeria as the receiving. You go to one of our icons, which is EcoBank Africa. You pick it, and it will allow you to pick the country. You pick Nigeria. And if he is to receive the money in his bank, not even in EcoBank, you would find when you select which bank the same way you do on the app, and you'll be able to send your money from EcoBank in Ghana straight into his account, instant real-time settlement, because we handle 18 currencies on the mobile phone across Africa on one Pan-African switch. Okay, so our agents are able to use the mobile phone. I have already talked about the Rapid Transfer app, which is again based on the mobile phone. And so you see increasingly the pervasiveness of the mobile phone makes it a channel of choice in order to expand inclusion. Even the Bolly seller who wishes to receive payments is able to receive payment on EcoBank Pay straight, registering with her mobile phone, if that will come up. So EcoBank Pay is a scan and pay acquiring platform that is on the mobile phone. And for the customer that wishes to pay, you can either pay from your smartphone on an app. You may even have your scan and pay M-Visa from another bank in Nigeria, and any of our EcoBank Pay merchants will receive the payment. If you do not have an app, you can also use USSD, *402, and you follow the setup string. You put the merchant ID, the amount, and hash, and the merchant will receive the money. So increasingly, it is about interoperability, it's about ease of onboarding, it's about ensuring that the customer does not need to incur additional costs to join the financial system. So we ride on the existing use of digital platforms of the customer. So if you have a POS, fine, we onboard you from there. If you use a mobile phone, whether it's a smart mobile phone or a feature phone, we also onboard you. If you have an account with EcoBank, you transfer from there, or you transact, or you receive in EcoBank. If you have an account in another bank, you can still engage with our platform, either to pay or to receive. It's all about interoperability, which brings me to the key point. For us to realize the potential in Nigeria, I'll give some examples because of my experience, or our experience as EcoBank around various countries. It's about collaboration and each of the parties playing by the rules. You know, in traditional Africa, in Nigeria, when the elders say proverbs, so I would just use a little proverb, but those that are older than me, please do not take offense. If you start telling your friend, if you're going hunting with a friend, the two of you are going into the forest to hunt, and at a point, your friend starts saying that your leg looks a bit like antelope leg or something, it means you're about to be shot. Okay, so at the heart of all this is how do we engender collaboration within our ecosystem in order to realize the potentials that the digital platforms provide. In Ghana, we have very good collaboration with all players, whether it's fintech, whether it's mobile, telcos, pension funds, name it, because we play the role of a bank, and our interest is in reaching everybody. So whoever enables us to reach everybody, we partner effectively. And that's what you've seen with CBA and Safaricom in Kenya. Safaricom started out with mobile wallets, known as M-Pesa, but as soon as people do wallet transactions to a point, they want to move to the higher level in which they need a bank. And so the partnership was such that today there are more bank accounts by CBA, Commercial Bank for Africa, than the number of mobile wallets in Kenya. I know that people keep talking about mobile money alone, but it's part of a journey. You will not use mobile money to take a mortgage, for instance. And people need to, the reason why people want to be financially included is not just to participate, it's to grow within the economic ladder. If all that participation means is you can just make a payment and collect money and there is no next level value added, it will plateau, it will not grow. And we all need each other. And people need to play by the rules. If you want to be a bank, then take a full bank license and play by the rules of banking. If you want to be a telco, then take a telco license. But if you want to collaborate, then let's collaborate. Each party playing its role rightly, and all of us will grow. This is what is happening across Africa, and that's what we should do in Nigeria. And that's what I'm here to just advise, really. It's about collaboration and playing by the rules. Once again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to join to speak. And the gentleman said that Yoruba men do not speak French. I'm going to try, because I'm a Yoruba man, yes. And for all you care, first to point out, there are Yorubas in Benin Republic, there are Yorubas in Togo, and they speak Yoruba and French. So, enfin, parce que nous sommes une institution bilingue, je vais dire à tous, merci pour votre attention. Merci.
Kofi says, you don't win. Oh, that was good. Please, another round of applause, please, for the able Managing Director, EcoBank, Nigeria. A bit of housekeeping. We would love to, at this time, recognize the presence of Mrs. Christabel Onyechekwe, the Director, Operations and Technology at the Nigerian Interbank Settlement Scheme. Please wave for us. Thank you so much for joining us, Ma. Also, worthy recognition, Mr. Sheye Owojobi, the Registrar and Chief Executive of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. Where is Mr. Awojobi, please? Okay, right over there to my right. Okay. We thought to ask, perchance, okay, I wanted to give Mr. Patrick a moment to sit down. If there are one or two questions after that presentation, do we have we can only take two, please. One, any other? We just have one. One question from over there. Can I have that mic? Your name, organization, and your question, very quickly.
Thank you very much. My name is Kayode Yusuf. I work with Secure Points Technologies Limited. And my question goes to the MD of EcoBank. That was a very beautiful presentation this evening. And I must mention that I'm a customer of your bank. I run a bank in Lomé, and we also have a sub-account in Bamako, so thank you very much. However, my question this evening is, what are you doing about your ATMs? Seeing the things that we've seen this evening, the Usun brand of ATMs and the innovations that they bring, do you have plans to adapt this into your network? That's my question. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. The answer is yes, and the fact is that in a number of countries, we already have cash deposit ATMs. Actually, we have check deposit receiving ATMs in a number of countries. My friend here, you're from Ghana, so he can confirm that in Ghana we do that. We do that in Senegal also. It's sometimes technology is absolutely critical, but carrying your customers along is also very critical. Because the customer service issue with putting your money into an ATM and somehow, if you have a failed transaction, the fulfillment challenge is much more difficult than actually cash withdrawal. And so we need to follow through first that the regulatory environment is ready. There are a number of countries. Today we talk of ATMs, but I can say clearly, I was privileged to have to be part of those who trained some central banks officials, not Nigeria, so central bank officials in a number of countries, how to handle ATMs when ATMs was going around Africa. And that's the same thing. We first engage, then we go through informing and coaching and explaining to our customers. And of course, we look at the currency, and the state of the currency is very important for the effectiveness. But the answer is yes. And actually, you would see quite a number in Nigeria very shortly. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir. Please let's give him a round of applause for that and for that presentation as well. We will now go into a sub-segment of tonight's summit where we are recognizing entities, individuals, companies, and the like who have distinguished themselves in one way or the other. And this is a product of an exercise that was conducted for us, for Inlaks Nigeria, with the services of a consulting firm. At this time, I'd like to mention that the firm is Canadian Consulting. They served as actuaries, as it were, in this process of screening the Nigerian market, the African market, to determine the nature of involvement each of these companies has with the financial services sector and with Inlaks products, services, and so on and so forth. And of course, through a very objective and thorough process, they arrived at the names of a number of companies, banks, some non-banks, that are worthy of note in the things that they have done in their respective institutions. So in that space, we have a set of awards going out tonight to these companies that we respect and honor for the things that they have achieved. Some of them are very personal to us because they have helped Inlaks Group test out their products in the market in terms of market acceptance and so on and so forth, and that in itself led to market leadership. In the first category that we will be honoring this night are companies that have joined the Inlaks family recently. They are the companies we have put in the category of new business partners. To present our awards to them, I would like to at this time invite up to the podium the senior director at the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Dipo Fatokun, please. Could you please join us to present an award to our awardees? Also joining him is Mr. Oladimeji Talabi Koyejo, a director at Inlaks Nigeria. Please let's welcome them both with a round of applause as they come up. And please, I will mention the names of these companies. We would have them come up and receive their award, take a picture, and we need to do this very quickly to conserve time. So, the companies that we are recognizing now are Titan Microfinance Bank, if I am correct. Oh, sorry? Titan Trust Bank, forgive me. They summarized things for me. Forgive me. That was a very expensive mistake. I know the licenses don't cost the same. Globus, Wetlands MFB, Covenant MFB, and Gateway MFB. So can a representative of Titan Trust Bank please join us up here to receive this award on behalf of Titan? Who's our rep from Titan? All right. Please, a round of applause as he comes.
Don't be sad, understand. Everybody has a day and the sun stays away. Take heart in a new tomorrow. Live more love between. Makes for a brighter day. Never need worry.
Globus.
Make one love set you free.
Globus.
One love, keep us together. Living in a world.
All right. Please, a round of applause as he comes up. Please let us not tire of applauding.
Keep us together.
These are recipients of the award for New Partners of the Year.
Somebody tell me, oh, I never fight it. One love can set us free. We just let it be. Take off in a brand new day. Good love is all
Welcome
we
to the
need.
family. Next up, Wetland Microfinance Bank, also a recipient of the award for New Partner of the Year. Wetland.
Living in a world, it's a struggle, don't stay.
A representative of Wetland, please.
Keep us together.
Do we have a representative coming?
It's a struggle, don't stay.
We skip. Okay. The next recipient is Covenant Microfinance Bank. Covenant Microfinance Bank. Is there a representative of Covenant Microfinance Bank here? Okay, there he comes. Please, let's appreciate him as he comes. And following right after, Gateway Microfinance Bank, please. New partners are organizations within and outside Nigeria who have adopted technology, who have taken that leap and entered into that partnership with the Inlaks group and are benefiting from part or some of the suite of services provided by our firm. Representative Gateway? Gateway Mortgage Bank. Please let's a round of applause for Gateway Mortgage Bank's representatives as they come to collect their award for New Partner of the Year. Thank you very much, ma'am. A round of applause to our presenters as well. Thank you so much, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to have you. We are also recognizing companies that have done interesting and noteworthy things outside Nigeria. And at this time, we will be recognizing partners and leading lights from the country of Ghana. To celebrate them and appreciate them, I'd like to invite up to the podium Mr. Elias Ibwena Kenzua, the MD of Globus Bank. Please, can you join us, sir?
Yeah, what else?
Please, let's appreciate him as he comes up. Let's also have Mr. Femi Muraino, Executive Director at Inlaks, and Sir, Mr. Clarence Blay, if you would please join us on the stage. Thank you so much, sir. Please, let's give them a round of applause as they come up quickly. We will be giving out a series of awards, one for innovation. The first one is going to Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Please, there's a representative from Consolidated Bank here. All right. They are receiving an award of recognition as the best transformation bank in Ghana. Oh yeah. Yes, CBG, Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Award of recognition as the best transformation bank. Please, a round of applause for them. Coming right after, award of recognition as the most impactful bank in Ghana, going to Cal Bank. The representative of Cal Bank here. Cal Bank. All right. To Cal Bank, all the way from Ghana, we appreciate you as we present you this award of recognition as the most impactful bank in Ghana. Coming right after our awards for service excellence. This next award is going to ARB Apex Bank. It's an award of recognition as the best rural bank services provider. ARB Apex Bank is a very massive network of banks in Ghana. We're proud to have you here with us this evening, sir. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Please, a round of applause for ARB Apex Bank. Also in this category, Opportunity International Savings and Loans. Please, I hope we have a rep from Opportunity International as we get the pictures taken. Is there a representative from Opportunity International? All right, good to have you here. Thank you once again, gentlemen. Congratulations. Recognizing Opportunity International Savings and Loans, receiving an award of recognition for excellence in the delivery of the savings and loans category of banking services in Ghana. They have been a stable trendsetter in Ghana over the years, and that name has come to stay. Please, a round of applause for them as we welcome Pan-African Savings and Loans to receive an award of recognition as the most consistent client of the group in Ghana. Pan-African Savings and Loans. Any representative coming forward? Thank you so much. Please, a round of applause. These are guests that came here all the way from Ghana. Thank you so much. Let's appreciate them. Pan-African Savings and Loans, award of recognition as the most consistent client. Baby, na ye be so when na man be fair BBI na ta for it but ye got ya ba yende e ye no jo obebu bene asapa be ja am from beti si kone tutu mu kone a huche mo ni te mo bo me usa da everything so am sorry so be ya the super say. Thank you so much. For a round of applause for him. We are going to flip the script and turn one of our honorable award presenters to an award recipient himself as we invite the honorable representative of the first deputy director of the Bank of Ghana to receive an award from us, a special recognition award from the Inlaks Group. Thank you so much, sir, for being an able regulator of the financial services industry in Ghana. In the middle, sir. Please, a round of applause, please. A round of applause for them. Congratulations, sir. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We appreciate you. Please, a round of applause for them. All right. We will now take a brief musical interlude and then return.